right, guys, this is Dominick Izzo, and I am the bull of MLM, and this is Network Marketing Warfare Podcast. We're going to continue to be able to answer questions, and the big question is, are you a real business owner? I'm going to take on the comments that I got in a video I did the other day, right? So I'm going to play this video. You're going to listen to it, and I'm going to talk about this is the video that's just, it's a short, right? Scammer subscription. I'm going to play it, read the comments, and address the comment, because the big thing, the anti-MLM community loves to move that poll where they go, well, your sales can only be made X, Y, and Z, and you can only make money if you wind up recruiting. And then you justify the recruiting, you qualify the recruiting. Well, yeah, but you're not a real business owner. Oh, well, let's go on in that one. You have to be able to answer questions, right? Because if you're, I understand that a lot of you know when you believe in this. The problem is where your self-doubt in this industry comes is when you get people who are overly emotional, right? They'll talk over you. They're louder than you. It's not a business. You're not a real business owner. You don't get up and go to work every day. And your self-doubt starts to creep in. When you allow that to come in because you're not confident in your ability to debate or argue back with some of these psychopaths, that's when you'll leave the industry. So my passion is, I don't care who you're with. I don't care what company you're with. Of course, I'd love you with me. But if you're with another company and I could still help all of us to bring the integrity of this issue that it deserves and get rid of the shysters who are doing the manipulation, and that you're going to be rich in your first 6 months and they can't explain what the fuck we're doing, then we're doing a good job. I want to play this video, and then I want to cover the question, and we have to define, are you a real business owner? You wouldn't call your Netflix subscription a scam, and you wouldn't call your gym membership a scam, but you're going to call your MLM a scam. It's a subscription-based business like anything else, and the goal is to move a product or service that the company makes a profit on that, and you get paid out of it. You are the advertising. You're the marketing for network marketing, hence network marketing. So for everyone who's saying it's a scam, because I just got tagged in my first anti-MLM video today, understand something. The 1980s and 90s ruined this business by a bunch of fucking clowns who didn't know how to present value to people, so they lied about the value they did present. It's a business like anything else. It is a non-stop, daily. It's competitive, it's repetitive, it's consistent work that has to be done. But for some fucking reason, people thought they were going to make $1 million in their first 6 months. And that's thanks to the asshats who ruined this business. So the industry's not a scam. A lot of fucking people who ruined it, they are. All right, so we're going to take the comments in there. This is from Annabelle J. She writes that, yeah, but you're paying to work. That's a scam. Legitimate businesses would never... or wouldn't, no legitimate business would ever do this. It doesn't make sense. All right, strippers. Stripper gets to go to work. They're an independent contractor. They show up to that day. They pay a floor fee. They pay a floor fee, and then whatever else they make is theirs. Hairstylists who go to school for 11 months to get licensed, who own a business, they're 1099, right? They're business owners, independent contractors, all that. They pay X amount of dollars a month to rent that chair. So if I have a friend who is Jane Doe's beauty extraordinaire, whatever, and she works out of Acme Salon, she's not an employee of Acme Salon. She just uses their facility. Maybe she's an employee of Acme Salon, Beta Salon, Theo Salon, I don't know, 4 different salons. And she pays all those chair fees because her business is to go around from town to town to town to build up that clientele to make money, right? So again, it's gyms. How many personal trainers are out there that run, Dominick Izzo's Elite Personal Training, but you train out of Acme Fitness because they're the ones that have the brick and mortar. They have the floor, the weights, the walls, the air conditioning. They pay the insurance, but I pay them $500 a month to be able to use their facility. Well, you're using their facility. That's not a business. Okay. What if I get personal training clients and I don't charge them a dime? I don't charge them a dime to train them, but I try to charge them $1,000 a pop to come up with their diet plans. Or I charge them $1,000 a month to then talk about their coaching, their coaching mindset prep. but I met them, funneled them, and work with them in a physical gym. I'm a business owner, right? Let's keep going on this. No, not to mention the fact, do I pay taxes at the end of the year? I own a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel, I don't pay anything, but YouTube, one of them takes out ads. I get paid a percentage of the ads, right? So I don't pay, but I'm kind of paying out of pocket for stuff that I create. Like my content creates, YouTube uses it. YouTube pays me 0.03 cents per click. And then they give me like a fraction out of that. Okay. All right. Spreaker. I do this podcast. I put it up on Spreaker. I could be selling you a network marketing funneling program, which I'll never do. That's my business. Spreaker distributes my content. I have to do income disclosures at the end of the year, taxes, but I have to pay Spreaker X amount of dollars a month to distribute that product. Are all these scams? I'm just wondering. These are not scams. You're not an entrepreneur. You don't think like an entrepreneur. And I used a couple of those comparisons here. She says you can't compare that. Those are monthly expenses that everybody has to pay in order to keep their business running, including people in an MLM. The problem is you have to pay money in order to be able to work in an MLM. You ever had to pay money to own a business? I owned a gym. $3,800 a month I had to pay. On top of all the normal expenses. What are the normal expenses of an MLM? Literally, it's coming in and their yearly fee, and then most companies require that you stay on their product. So what are you paying, $200 a month? Yeah, you could, pay for flyers. You could pay for gas to drive to a hotel room that you have to rent to give a presentation. There's business expenses there, but they're all tax write-offs when you wind up doing your tax at the end of the year. If I worked at a gym, I would get paid a guaranteed minimum wage at least, if not more. And you do not have to pay anything to be allowed to work there as an employee. Thank you. As an employee, not as a business owner. When you're an MLM, you have to pay a fee up front and do not get guaranteed income as your income is entirely dependent on how many people you recruit and how much product you sell. You could be the best salesperson in the world and never make any money in MLM. That's what's a scam. You could be the best salesperson in the world and never make any money in car sales. You could be the best stripper on the planet and not one person tip you. You could be the best realtor in the world and never close a deal on a home. I don't know where your argument is going. Not to mention the fact, as an employee, if I give you a list of 100 names to sell my product, right? And I say, I'm going to give you $30 an hour to contact these names to sell my product, you're going to do the bare minimum. You will say, okay, $30 an hour, you're going to work your 8 hours, call those names, that's it. But if I flip that switch and say, listen, here's a list of 100 names. You're not getting paid for this list. You will get paid $3,000 from every sale you make off of this list. Do you think your work ethic, effort, and ability may increase and change? This is entrepreneurship. Again, and a lot of people just don't have this. This mindset, which at one point I did have too, is why so many people enter the network marketing industry and they fail. Because they don't have that, oh my gosh, this is how much money I could make, and then go above and beyond. If you look at real estate, I mean, shit. Are you going to complain about the neighborhood that you're in and selling? Or are you going to, you want to do commercial real estate instead of residential real estate? Do you want to make more money doing that? Are you looking for referrals and paying referral fees? Is it a business? You pay. Do you have any idea how much money you pay to be a realtor? A realtor. It's insane. You have no clue. You pay for the license, the education to get the license. You have to pay to keep your license active. You have to pay whatever company is holding your license. You have to pay for classes, education, business cards, the signs that go out in the front of the home, any advertising you do. It's all on you, and you're never guaranteed a single dollar from being a realtor. So is it a scam? And at the end of the year, are you an employee or are you a business owner? Because you may represent, I don't know, Remax, Century 21, right? You're still an independent contractor. All those expenses are business expenses, right? So you're in there, but Century 21, they don't do shit for you. They don't provide the leads. Yeah, they give you access to their computer system. You have to pay to be on the MLS. You have to pay. So again, I'm sorry. You are incorrect. You are incorrect. This goes back to my argument about the paying for the podcast. You're paying the streaming platform for a service that otherwise you wouldn't be able to get. Okay, so 100%. As a business owner, do I want to advertise? So if I have Dominick Izzo's grade A delectable chicken nuggets, would I be paying a TV station to do commercials, to advertise my product? Would I pay for radio commercials to advertise my product? Would I take beautiful pictures of them, put them up online, and have Facebook distribute that stuff by paying? Or could I go to my friends and family and say, hey, dude, do me a favor. Would you share the pictures of my stuff? And every time somebody winds up, I don't know, buying a box of nuggets, I'll give you 10 for free incentives. Would I be using my network to market at that point? And then if I told them for every 5 people who wind up doing it under you, I'll give you 10 boxes, I'll give them 5 boxes. Again, I understand. I really do. It all boils down to how much work people are willing to do. And for the most part, we know people are inherently fucking lazy. You're basically paying the MLM company to do marketing for them, which they should compensate fairly. No, the MLM is giving you the ability, right? The company I work for produces a product that on my own, I have no ability to produce. They allow me to use the studies and the research they've done. They allow me to use the graphics, the logos, the advertising, the video productions that they have all spent their money creating. Millions of dollars in totality over the last 40 years, right? All of that is at the access of my fingertips, including when they do events, when they do training phone calls, all for the low rate of X amount of dollars a month in business overhead. I stay on their product. They say, Mr. Izzo, all of this is yours to use. What you do with it is up to you. They're very clear about that. You purchase product a month and you qualify your business, you have access to all this. Okay. You want to fuck around and just do nothing with it? That's on you. You want to take what you've learned, share this with others, and see if they have value for it. If they wind up becoming customers or partners or both or whatever, we will compensate what you have duplicated to you. Why is this so hard for people to understand? I don't know, because it was fucking hard for me to understand a long time ago. What do you mean? We're really trying to teach people business. I get it now. I get it why it's so fucking difficult to understand. First of all, you're an MLM. You're not a business owner. All right, let's look at this for a second. What is a business owner? A business owner is one person who is in control of the operational and monetary aspects of a business. Any entity that produces or sells goods or service or product, such as an e-commerce store or freelance writer, is considered a business. Business owners can be run alone or a group of the people. All right. Excuse me. So breaking that down, business owner is one person who's in control of the operational and monetary aspects of any business. Am I in control of the operations of my team? Yeah. Am I in control of the monetary aspects of my team sales? Yeah. Okay. We're going to keep going. Back to Annabelle's question. Therefore, you can't compare being an MLM with owning your own business. The struggles you might face when opening your own business do not apply in MLMs. Fuck right they don't. I don't got to worry about insurance. I don't got to worry about a fire at my brick and mortar. I don't got to worry about the graphic designer screwing things up. I don't have to worry about the servers crashing. You know how much shit I don't have to worry about? It's insanely fucking awesome to be involved in MLM since you're not a business owner. We've already established the definition. The cute little kid that's running a lemonade stand, 10 years old, 5 years old, whatever, 10 cents a cup or whatever. Do you look and go, you pull up and you take a shit, you take a drink of his stuff and go, you're not a fucking business owner, you little punk. Your mom made that and you're just distributing what she made for a profit. Is that what you do? Entrepreneurship is it's the hardest fucking challenge on the planet. It is the biggest battle and war out there because people are forced to think and grow instead of just club people to death. Of course, you're not getting a guaranteed income when you own a business. That's not my point. What is your point? Since you do not own a business when you're an MLM, except you do, you should get compensated fairly for the effort you put in and treated like an employee. Again, if the company I'm with said, we'll pay you $50 an hour to call all these leads we've generated, I would do that. I'd call them all and, I'd milk my time too, right? They give me 100 leads. We're going to give you $50 an hour to do it. You think I'm going to call all 100 leads in the first hour? You're out of your fucking mind, dude. I'm going to work a 10-hour day. No, screw that. I'll work 100 hours I'll put in. I'll work 100 hours that week. One call an hour, baby. Give me that cash. But if they said, here's 100 leads, we're going to pay you $500 for every sale you bring in. Yeah, I'm calling as many people I can in that hour. Do you see the difference? You're not a business owner. You're not an entrepreneur. I don't expect you to understand this, but hopefully, I'm not trying not to be condescending, but hopefully you are understanding this as we go. People who work 24/7 in MLMs, and 90% of them still lose money at the end of the day. You ever own a business? I owned a 2,700 square foot gym for 3 years. Out of all those months, I made money 1 month. 1 month. My YouTube channel, the first 2 years, 3 years it was running, the first 2 years, I didn't even have 1,000 subscribers. I have 112,000 subscribers, I think now. And so I wasn't monetized. Had to go buy the new video cameras when they came out. I saved up huge to get a Canon DSLR, a T4i. Then it was the lenses, right? A Tokina lens, a fucking Sigma lens. We're talking probably $5,000 invested in cameras, lenses, mics, lighting. But I wasn't making any money on my YouTube channel. I spent money to keep operating my YouTube channel. The more money I put into my YouTube channel, the more it grew. Then I started to make money. Then after year 2, I made that money back. So 2 years almost, I worked for free and I spent money. I'm a business owner who does his business online with YouTube. It's one of my businesses. Okay, let's keep going. That's unfair and entirely due to the structure of the MLMs. You are set up to fail. Okay. I mean, that's that. I put this up online and somebody DM'd me that you're an independent contractor, you're not a business owner. Okay, then I really dare you to go up to anybody who's in the gym industry, hair industry, anything, and just say, you're not a business owner. And you wouldn't. You wouldn't do it because you see their physical labor as tangible evidence that they own a business. Okay. I mean, everything is going to be based off of value, right? You just don't have value in this business because if you got into it, nobody taught you the right way. So the bottom line is at the end of the year, I'm responsible for taxes on this. I have to do my income statement, income disclosures. I have to make sure that all of my ducks are in a row. I'm responsible for men and women that I bring in my team to teach them, to help them with sales. There's never a guarantee they're going to get sales done. Never. It's my job to constantly improve that, teach them, work together. It's a business that I own, right? Again, I get the frustration, but it blows me away how many people want network marketing to fail so badly that they'll just, it's not this, it's not that, it's not that. If we stop right there and say, okay, it's not, you're right, now what? That's all people want. If we collectively said, all right, you know what, you're right, network marketing is a scam. It's a pyramid scam. It's 100% a fucking scam. Now what? people would be pissed off because there would still be people making fucking amazing money. People still building. So it's the bottom line. It's like Trump as a president, no matter how much he did, the fact that people didn't fucking like him is why they can't stand him. You bring up achievements. It's all blinded emotion. So if you remove emotion, you're wrong. You're just wrong in what your comments are. MLM is a business. Being an independent contractor is a business owner. I would never insult somebody who is a content creator on Instagram, on social media. Are they business owners? There's a woman who has about 80,000 people on her YouTube channel. She does anti-MLM stuff. We connected, and I don't know if we will wind up doing a debate, but she told me in the DMs that her people will get back to me and schedule. But then on one of her videos, she said she's in charge of doing all the books and all the financial stuff. Is she a business owner? Or is she just a content creator? If she has people, if she has to do the books, is that a business owner or a content creator? I mean, she's using YouTube's platform, and then she's marketing to her audience because she runs commercials for products, right? Here's another company that created a product that she is now selling on her YouTube channel, marketing it to her network, and has affiliate links. The only thing she's not doing is having people come underneath her like proteges to relearn what she's doing to extend out. Affiliate marketing just is the one and done transaction. You don't have to recruit, but it's the same fucking thing. But you got to determine whether or not that person's a business owner, I guess. Who knows? Gang, this is Dominick Izzo. I am the Bull of MLM, and this is Network Marketing Warfare Podcast. Hope you guys have a great damn day. I truly hope this stuff is helping. I really want you to be armed and informed when you go take on these anti-MLM naysayers. You guys have a great damn day.